5-3 on the year. We've won 5 games straight. We have the 6-2 Louisiana Tech Bulldogs at home this week. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going. How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Southern Miss Golden Eagles Dynasty. We got some more commits. We got Patrick Mayo, the cornerback. We got the defensive end, Adam Jackson, and the middle linebacker, Josh McDaniel. Still in the lead for Patrick Mackey, hoping to get his commitment soon. It's really looking like we are not going to get Billy Bailey now, which sucks because he looks like a phenomenal athlete. Also 1,400 behind Albert Pollock, so it doesn't look like we're going to get him either. He once again would have been a phenomenal get. He's of 90 speed, 92 acceleration. He probably would have come in and played wide receiver. We do have the lead on James Nichols though, which is good. Hoping to get his commitment. So I'm going to run through, I'm going to chuck these points on these other prospects, and welcome to the game against the Bulldogs. Louisiana Tech lost to NCSU, beat FCS Southeast. They beat Army, Kansas, UAB, lost to UTEP, beat North Texas, and beat Old Dominion in overtime. Overall leans slightly in their favor. They've got a 77 to a 75, 75 offense to a 74 offense, and then an 82 defense to a 78 defense. Definitely feel like we have a chance to still beat this team, but I definitely think this is going to be a much tougher game than weeks previous. They're 15th in points per game, but in terms of yards, passing, and rushing, they're not amazing any of those, and then their defense does not seem very good either. I feel like this is a team that we could score heavily against, but also they're putting up a decent amount of points though themselves. As they are the visiting team, they'll get to make the call, and they get it right. It's tails. They defer to the second half, so we're going to start with the ball. Going to start off on the ground with Frank Gore Jr. here. He's going to get good yards on first down as well and pick up 3. Going back to the ground again with Frank Gore Jr. He's going to pick up good, not really, picks up a gain of 3. 3rd and 5 coming up. Going to the air here on 3rd down. Going to look for maybe Brad Dennis across the middle on that crossing route. No, R1's wide open. Frank Gore Jr. gets the first down and a little bit more for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Going read option here. He's got room to run. He's got blockers. Trey Lowe. Pick up of 17. Close to the 50-yard line. Going to go back to the air on first down. Going to roll left. Not a whole lot open. He's going to take off with Trey Lowe. He's got room to run. Gets down to the 40 and picks up a first down for Southern Miss. We're moving the ball well here on this opening drive. We've got to capitalize with 7 though. Going to drop back to pass. Going to roll. R1's there. Just going to feed it into Frank Gore Jr. and he's got a first down a little bit more once again for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Going to give it off to Frank Gore Jr. He's got room to run and picks up about 2. So not as good a run as I thought it was going to be. 2nd and 8. Going to look for the air. Going to bring DeMarcus Jones into motion. Read option. Run. Takes off. Trucks. Gets to 3rd and 1. A 7-yard pickup for Trey Lowe III. See if Frank Gore Jr. can pick up this first down. I believe he can. I believe he could get more, maybe get in the end zone, but definitely not. But he gets the first down while on Frank Gore Jr. 5 wide on first down. Going to look for Bailey Brown on that crossing route. Going to roll left. Not a whole lot opening up. Just going to take off with Trey Lowe. He's got room to run. If he can get blockers, he can't. Pick up a 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. We can pick up a first down. We don't have to get into the end zone. We're going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. and see if we can get a nice chunk. And he does. And he gets close to the first down. He gets it to bring up 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. He's run the ball pretty well to start this game. So let's see if he can punch this one in for a touchdown. And he can't. He'll gain nothing on the play and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Going to try a QB sneak with Trey Lowe. See if he can get in. And he gets real close. He picks up a yard and it'll bring up 3rd and goal. We've run the ball twice. We're going to go for it a 3rd time with Frank Gore Jr. And he can't get into the end zone. We're going to hurry up. We're going to go for this. So we're going to go for it again. And this time he gets into the end zone. And Southern Miss strikes first. Defense goes out there and gets a stop. Well done. We're going to take a shot here on a first down. And nothing was really opening up. So we'll just give it to Frank Gore Jr. underneath. And he gets leveled after a pick up of 15 and a first down for Southern Miss. Nothing was really opening up there. I didn't want to hold him to the ball too long and pick up a sack. So just get the check down to Frank Gore Jr. And he still manages to pick up 15. So that's a good play. Going to go to him here on the ground. He's got room to run and block as he gets to the outside. Close to the first down to pick up of 9. 2nd and 1. Rolling. X is there. It's going to feed it in. It's an overthrow from Trey Lowe. His first bad throw of the day. We'll bring up 3rd and 1. Going to bring Brownlee into motion and then give it off to Junior. I feel like he can pick up this yard and get us the first down. And he does. Well done, Frank Gore Jr. 3-yard carry. First down. Going to look for Caston maybe on that slant. Don't think anything else will really get open. Rolling. And nothing. It's going to take off Trey Lowe. He's got blockers up the sideline. He's got room to run and gets down to the 30-yard line. Picks up a first down for Southern Miss. Going to give this one off to Junior here on first down with 23 seconds remaining in the quarter. He's got room to run. He picks up the first down a little bit more. 13-yard carry for Frank Gore Jr. and a first down for Southern Miss. Inside the red zone, going to go to the air. Rolling left. Triangle's kind of there. We can float it over the top. And it can't. It's going to be a dropped interception. It'll bring up second down. Going to go read option here on second down. He's going to take off with QB. I probably should have given that to Frank Gore Jr. He would have had more. He'd pick up a 3 and 3rd and 7 coming up for Southern Miss. Going to look to go to the air here, though, on third down. Going to roll. R1's there. Wide open, but it's a bad throw from Trey Lowe. It'll bring up fourth down, and we'll take our 3. We get our 3. Defense gets another stop, and we're going to take over from the 34 with 6.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Let's see if we can take a shot here on first down. Not a whole lot open. Maybe Brownlee. Being complete. It'll bring up second down. Frank Gore Jr. here on second down. We'll get the carry, and we'll see if he can pick up a good chunky yardage, and he can. Picks up 6. I'll bring up 3rd and 4. Going to the air here, 3rd and 4. Oh my god, so much pressure. Wide open to Frank Gore Jr. Great pass from Trey Lowe. He picks up the first down on a 6-yard reception for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Frank's run the ball all right so far this game. We're going to give it back to him again. Good carry on first down. Picks up 9. And picks up 2nd and 1. I think we might have done one play-action play so far this game. We're going to go for another one here. Going to drop back. Squares there over the middle. Jacarius Caston makes the catch and gets down to the 20-yard line. First down for Southern Miss. Once again, we're looking good offensively here. We've just got to capitalize and turn this possession into 7. Going to drop back to pass. Triangles there. Frank Gore Jr. makes a catch, breaks a tackle, picks up 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. D. Baker is coming to the game. We're going to give this one to him. His first carry of the game. Gets pretty good yardage here. Gets the first down and gets us to 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. Well done, D. Baker. Junior's back into the game now, so we're going to give this one off to him. He's going to get good yards on first down. He's going to get to the end zone and extend Southern Miss's lead to 17-0. Defense gives up 3. 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Going to go half-back toss to Frank Gore Jr. He's got room to run. He's got blockers up the sideline. 30, gets up to the 35-yard line to pick up a 14 for Frank Gore Jr. Can drop back to pass here on first down. Play action. Rolling. Not a whole lot. Going to take off with Trey Lowe. He's got room to run. Gets the first down up to the 50-yard line. Pick up a 15 for Trey Lowe III and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Bringing Luke Baker into motion. They're going to give it to Frank Gore Jr. He's got room to run as well. Cuts up the middle. Picks up 7. 2nd and 3. He's really started to run the ball well here, Frank Gore Jr. We're going to go 5 wide here on 2nd and 3. Looks like we could get a man open. Going to roll right. He's got room to run. Picks up to the 40, the 30, 30, 20, 20. I've got my numbers wrong, but he gets a lot of yards. 28. Gets a first down inside the 20-yard line for Southern Miss. I think my dumbass started counting up, not down. I don't know what the hell happened there. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr., though. He's going to get good yards here on first down. He's going to break a couple tackles and pick up 9. 2nd and 1 for Southern Miss. Run the ball really well today. Let's see if Frank Gore Jr. can punch this one in for a touchdown. And he can at least get the first down and get it to 1st and goal for Southern Miss. Feeling really confident in his ability to run the football right now. 55 seconds remaining. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. He's going to get good yards. Pick up 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Going back to him again. We don't have to worry about the clock. We still got 3 timeouts, so if we need to stop the clock, we can. But I feel like he can punch this one in on this play. And he gets just short. I thought he fell in there. It's 3rd and goal. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. He's going to get into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day and extend Southern Miss's lead even more to 24-3. Defense goes out and gets a stop before halftime and then gets a stop on the ensuing play after halftime. 5 wide on first down. It might be a little bit risky. Might be a little bit unnecessary, but maybe we can take a shot. Get some good yards. Going to roll. Going to take off with Trey Lowe and get tackled for a gain of 1. Play action. Oh, X is there, kind of. Oh, DeMarcus Jones drops the catch. And it'll bring up 3rd and 9. He definitely had a chance there to make that catch. It was a tough catch, but he could have definitely caught it. Can drop back to pass. Gonna roll. Square's kind of there. Triangle's there. Floated over the top for Frank Gore Jr. and he drops it. That was wide open. A potential touchdown. And I'll bring up 4th and 9. And we're going to punt this one back to Louisiana Tech. Defense gets a stop. We're backed up on our own 4 though. Backed up on our own 4. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. He's got room to run. He picks up about 4 to bring up 2nd and 6. Going to the air here on 2nd and 6. Rolling right. X is there. So is Triangle. If we can feed it in. We can. DeMarcus Jones drops and yet another pass. I gotta say, man, that's 3 passes now that have been dropped that could have been caught. The first DeMarcus Jones one was a tough catch, but that Frank Gore Jr. one should have been caught, and that DeMarcus Jones one should have been caught. Gonna go to the air here on 3rd down. Rolling. Not a whole lot open. Gonna throw this one up to Brownlee. Go and make a play. He does. Makes the catch. Breaks a tackle. And gets inside the 40-yard line. A big 54-yard reception for Jason Brownlee and the Golden Eagles. What a throw and what a catch by Jason Brownlee. D. Baker into the game now. Going to give this one off to him. He's going to get good yards here on 1st down and pick up about 7. 2nd and 3 for Southern Miss. Going to go with some verticals here. Going to roll. Got space in front. Trelo takes off to the 20 and gets inside the red zone for Southern Miss. 1st down read option with Trelo. If the defender doesn't bite, Frank Gore takes it and picks up 7 to bring up 2nd and 3 for Southern Miss. 2nd and 3, going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. Going to be a toss play. He's got room on the outside and picks up the first. He does pick up the 1st down for Southern Miss and gets it to 1st and goal. D. Baker's been brought into the game. We're going to run buck sweep and give this one to him. Haven't run this play very often. He gets good yards, picks up about 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Baker's going to run behind Baker here on this play. It's going to be good yards for D. Baker. Picks up 2. I think he got tripped up on the offensive lineman there. I thought he was going to gain a lot more, maybe get to the end zone there. 3rd and goal for Southern Miss. Junior's back into the game. Feel like he can punch this one into the end zone. And he can for his 4th touchdown of the day and extends Southern Miss's lead to 31-3. And this game is becoming a blowout. Defense gets a stop. Well done. Defense has played lights out today against Louisiana Tech. They've been really good for most of the year, even if the stats don't indicate it. For a team with not a whole lot of talent, they've played very well. Play action. Rolling. R1 kind of there. Square is more there. Going to feed it, and it's incomplete. Halfback toss here to Frank Gore Jr. on 2nd down. He's got room to run. Not a whole lot. Grabs 1 to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down 9. Obviously going to go to the air here. Not a whole lot. Luke Baker's there. If he can feed it back in. Can't. It's be incomplete. Bring up 4th and 9. It'll be a punt back to Louisiana Tech. Defense gives up a touchdown just inside the 4th quarter. 7:14 remaining. Gonna go to the air here on 1st down. A little bit unnecessary, maybe. Gonna roll with Frank Gore Jr. Oh, not Frank Gore Jr. Sorry, Trelo. He's got room to run. Cuts the outside. Gets inside the 35. Or past the 35. An 18-yard run for Trelo the 3rd. Lowell's run the ball really well today. So that's a big plus for him. Gonna give this one to Frank Gore Jr. He's gonna have some room to run. He's gonna pick up about 3 and get it to 2nd and 7. I sometimes feel like a robot with the things I say. I tend to repeat myself a lot and say the same things over and over again. I just don't really know what else to say. Gonna go 5 wide on 2nd and 7. Rolling left. Triangle is kind of there, not really. And it's gonna be the first pick of the game for Trey Lowe. I thought that defender was gonna fall in, and he didn't. And it's going to be a turnover for Southern Miss. The first turnover of the game entirely. And Louisiana Tech are going to take over. Defense gives up a touchdown and it's 17-31. So just when it looked like we were going to take massive control of this game, we've given up 2 consecutive touchdowns. One off of a very bad pick by me. I shouldn't have thrown that ball, but going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. Got to get this run game going again. We've looked much better with the run game today. Picks up 8 and brings up 2nd and 2. Going to chuck on Stu Clark and we're going to try and ride Frank Gore Jr. to the end of this game. Let's go Frank Gore Jr. He gets the 1st down. Pretty good run. Got bounced off an offensive lineman. Picks up 4 and gets it to a 1st down for Southern Miss. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. Gotta get good yards on this play. And he does. He picks up great yards. Picks up 7 and gets it to 2nd and 3. 2.5 minutes remaining. Frank Gore Jr. again. He's got room to run. Picks up about 2 And gets to 3rd and 1. Pretty good run from Frank Gore Jr. Shoot a good bit of clock here. Going to go back to Frank Gore Jr. Can he pick up the first down? He can. And a little bit more. 4-yard carry. And Louisiana Tech are going to use their first timeout. Probably shouldn't run a read option because I don't want to risk Trelo fumbling. But we'll do it anyway. He's got room to run. Tries to break a tackle. Can't. Picks up 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Louisiana Tech use their second timeout. We're going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. Definitely don't want to risk any more fumbles. He's got room to run. Gets the first down. Great run from Frank Gore Jr. Picks up 8. Louisiana Tech used their final timeout on that last play. This game is probably over. Frank's got room to run. Picks up 1. And yeah, this game is all but over. Just going to run the clock down. And then give this one off to Frank Gore Jr. He picks up pretty good yards. Gains about 3 and gets to 3rd and 6 with a minute remaining in the 4th quarter. We'll run the ball once more and then this game will be over. He's got room to run. Gets the first down. Pick up of 7 for Frank Gore Jr. He's had a fantastic game. Southern Miss beat Louisiana Tech 31-17 in a great performance by the offense. The defense played well for the majority of the game. Let up a couple of late touchdowns there that are not great but not awful. And we move to, I believe, 6-3 now. We've really steadied the ship this season and given ourselves a chance at a conference championship game. Trelo was 7 for 17, 124 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. He wasn't as bad as his stats make it out to be, though. He was pretty good this game. Rushing, we were just outstanding, though. Frank Gore Jr., 36 carries for 165 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then Trelo was 13 carries, 152 yards. And then D. Baker, 4 carries for 21 yards. Receiving Frank Gore Jr. was also 5 for 47, 1 for 23 for Jakarius Caston, 1 for 54 for Jason Brownlee. And then defensively, 4 tackles for Natron Brooks, 4 for Eric Scott, 4 for Taj Sykes, 1 TFL for Taj Sykes, 1 for Deshaun Crawford, 1 sack for Deshaun Crawford, and 1 for Taj Sykes. No interceptions and no forced fumbles. Big win over Louisiana Tech. I realized after the game that was actually a rivalry game, so I didn't realize that at the first. But that's a massive win, 31-17. We moved to 6-3. We're second currently behind Western Kentucky in the Conference USA total standings, but we are still top of Conference USA West. So that was a massive win. We're 5-0 in the conference as well, which is big. Next week we play at UTSA, then we have UTEP and UAB to finish the season. Avery Habas in that game tore his hamstring. He's going to be out for 11 weeks. So his season is done. That didn't pop up at all in the game. I had no idea that happened. I'll be honest, I was surprised when I didn't see him pop up in the stats. But he probably injured himself in that game we had to sim because it crashed. So that sucks that's what came out of that. Ty Keys will be back in 2 weeks though, which is good to see. So maybe he'll be back for the end of the season. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.